Welcome back to more Fire Emblem Radiant Ladies. Last time, let's see, Ike got a lot of notice by the enemy forces. Then we went here and cleared everything, as you can see. I think, for part 4, they make the maps long on purpose. Now we're just about to finish it. Ah, there you are, Queen of Hayseeds. I look forward to scraping you off my immaculate nails. Whee! Lord Valtome, I desire no battle with you. Withdraw your troops immediately. If you do so, no more lives will be lost. Are you touched as well as homely? I offer you the chance to surrender. But you, Elincia, I will only forgive if you beg and crawl and lick the sole of my left boot. I'm sorry that you feel that way. If that's how it's going to be, may the goddess have mercy on you, Valtome. Oh, I got the stun up as well. And it's been nothing but bad biorhythms this chapter, always having to bless Lyra and Meg, and Lucia. Still luck res. Now, if you like what you're seeing, including the misfortunes, Zelgius! Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and also follow the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/wolfmannsw. That out of the way, let's finish this chapter. I'm going to give this last kill to Lyra. I also had Taban punch someone while in human form. Someone went to him. It was awesome. You definitely won't flare, and I might as well break the Hellfire time. Just wondering if anyone else was hurt. No? Excellent, I can also find out with that. Everyone else is close to me. Excellent, let's finish this. Can't believe Lyra ended up being the best Lagoos unit. Lyra of all units, you know? Lyra always gets made fun of. Strength res. Do you see how tough she is? Whew, that's just what I needed. Queen Elincia, are you hurt? Do you all feel as alive as I do? This is proof that we need a little chaos. Everyone understand that now? Yes, but it doesn't make me fond of war. I know we can't stop, but... I understand, Elincia. Your path is important too. Leave the rough stuff to us. King Tabarn, thank you. That was some good work you did back there. Ha! 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 Okay, just relax. Get it together. Ha! Ha! I'll go get the others. You just sit down and catch your breath. Considering he's the only son of Ashnard the Mad King, Scourge of Crimea and Butcher of Innocence, he's quite the mama's boy. Peleus? Queen Almeida, you shouldn't be out here all by yourself. It's dangerous. Queen Elincia, I was worried when I didn't see you at supper, so I came looking for you. I didn't think anyone in this merry band cared about me. After all, my own son is trying to avoid me. Don't say that. A lot of things have just happened. I'm sure Peleus is just confused. He'll come round. I hope you're right. Lady Alencia, can I ask you a question? What of your mother? Was she also turned to stone? No. My mother died 3 years ago. Both my mother and my father were killed by King Ashnard. By Ashnard? I'm sorry. Lady Almeida, you were King Ashnard's wife, correct? There was never a formal wedding ceremony, so I suppose some would call me a mistress. But I was the only one he could ever call his wife, and I'm the only one who can be called the mother of his child. King Peleus. Yes, Peleus. We were separated so long. Finally having him back is the greatest gift imaginable. Forgive me for asking, but why did King Ashnard suddenly decide to invade Crimea? I want to know why my parents died. Truthfully, I don't know. You were closer to him than anyone. Didn't he say anything? Did he never explain his reasons? The last time I saw Ashnard was long ago, more than 20 years. I'm afraid I don't know many state secrets from after that point. But why? He looked so surprised. We had a falling out and ended up living separately. It happens rather a lot, I'm afraid. No, it's just that... Well, you said that King Ashnard had no other wives or children. I just assumed that you always had been by his side. There was always gossip, of course, and I hated it. But I know with absolute certainty Ashnard had relations with no other women. And so I said as much. So did he love you in his own way? Love? Love? Seriously? What's so funny? There was no love between Ashnard and me. There was a strong mutual attraction between us, eventually resulting in a child. But all I ever was to him was a source of power. Once I became pregnant, I was useless to him. Bereft of my strength, he found my presence nothing more than an irritating distraction. After Peleus was born, Ashnard became obsessed with the boy. But once he realized Peleus had no special powers, Ashnard rejected him and used him as bait in a cruel trap for my brother. Lady Almeida? It's just that I'm sorry, it was not my place to ask. Where is he? Where is my Peleus? He's the one thing that ever matters. I can't lose him, ever! Please, I beg of you. Bring me my Peleus. Tell him his mother needs him. Hurry! Bring me my Peleus! Of course, I'll bring him as soon as I can. Oh, Rajayan. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
The journey to the Tower of Guidance becomes more difficult as Ashura's disciples of order hound the travelers every step. Micaiah's ability to sense danger proves invaluable as it gives her allies advance warning of attacks by the disciples. Thus prepared for each battle, the group keeps casualties to a minimum. As they travel south through Benion, Micaiah and her company clash repeatedly with the Disciples of Order. Eventually, they pass through the Central Mountains and into the lonely wastelands of the vast Grand Desert. They are sustained only by their faith that they will reunite with their companions at the Tower of Guidance.
Alright, here we go. Hidden items galore. What is there? Total 7 if you include Stefan. The Dark God's tainted minions have defeated our forces at every turn. Now they have set foot on the holy ground of the Empire itself. We have no choice but to lead the army ourselves and destroy them once and for all. We are the chosen ones. Our will is the will of the goddess. With us at its head, our army is invincible. Yes, quite. As you say, Vice Minister. When I've beaten that brat Sanaki, I'll make her kneel before me and plead for her life. The Vice Minister says he hears the will of the goddess. Yet I've heard nothing of the kind in my ears. Why would the goddess choose Lycaon and me? We are the ones with the most to atone for. Remember, Hetzel is voiced by Kirk Thornton. I'm sorry I didn't really give Kirk Thornton much of roles in the series overall. Empress Saniki, the silver-haired maiden. Yes, it's me, Micaiah. May I sit next to you? What? Oh, of course you may. Thank you. This is awkward. I'm sorry. I know that you're not very fond of me, but I wanted to talk to you. It's not that. I like you just fine. It's just that you make me feel inadequate. It's because I can sing the Galder of Release and hear Yune's voice, isn't it? How did you know? I can sense the flow of people's thoughts. By seeing the movement of a person's mind, I can usually deduce what the person is thinking. You can read minds? What a boon that would be to running a country. If I could read people's minds, I could tell what the nobles and senators were thinking behind their smiles. I wonder why the gods didn't bless me with such power. Micaiah was born with that power. We didn't give it to her. Ah, is that you? The dark god? No, I mean, the goddess of chaos. Yune? Let me ask you one thing, Yune. Why was Micaiah able to sing the Galder of Release, but I wasn't? I'm sorry, little Empress. I don't know. But I knew that Micaiah could sing it. That's why I stayed close to her. I don't understand. How can you be a goddess and not know? I thought gods were perfect beings who knew everything. Gods? Perfect? Where did you get that idea? You haven't met a lot of gods, have you? Well, no. But divinity created life from nothing. Surely only perfect beings could do that. We did create life, and can do many things that you creatures of flesh can't. But that doesn't make us perfect. It just means we can make mistakes on a much grander scale. We're not what you've been taught, and we're much closer to you skin wearers than some will admit. But we do make mistakes. Sometimes we make terrible mistakes. Sometimes all it takes is one emotional outburst, and the entire world is drowning underwater. Ow! Where'd this sandstorm come from? You need to calm down. I wish we were perfect. Then there wouldn't be any wars, and no one would have to die because of our mistakes. Yes, I understand, Yune. Now please calm down. Yune? She's gone now. She got upset. She hasn't lost control of her emotions like that in a long time. Micaiah, I'm supposed to be the voice of the goddess Ashera, yet I've never once heard her speak. I wonder what she's like. We may find out before this is over. Nosferatu. Organon. Yeah, I'll take that. I did say I'd give the stiletto to Heather. He hasn't had a run-in with anyone. Even if he doubles his skill, he has a bad biorhythm. It just sucks. His skill is the same as Lethe's. Like, you serious? Rend, you're about to run out of all by grass. Horse Slayer is no longer needed. Another ranged weapon would help. You already have a short sword, storm sword. Maybe another. This would work. Arcia needs another sword, so there's that. Laura can have L-Light. While I'm at it, I might as well give her Purge. Oh, Rescue. Well, actually, Reese will be taken, so... And there is L-Sleep and Elsilence. Near Silverlands. Well, not doing the worst for time. More of my grass. No, I've got to keep one arm scroll for Micaiah's promotion. I'll get rid of this provoke. Any supports? Yes. Like the avoid. Lethe. Whose luck isn't fine? Well, it's usually the guys who have the worst luck. You know, some of the girls have had bad run-ins with luck as well, like Neff. Much action at all, only in the beginning. Skrymir is still like a necessary unit. Alright, I think we're good. Yune visited again, huh? Does she have anything interesting to say? Sort of. I think she might be responsible for the ancient flood that sank all of the other continents. Sorry to break up your alone time, you two, but we have Disciples of Order troubles again. Hey! That's... I knew this would happen eventually. What is it, Empress? Oh, I see. Story time with Lycaon. Ah, my dear Soniki, the false apostle. What a pleasure to see you again, and this time, I have an army of the righteous behind me, ready to strike you down. Vice Minister Lycaon, you are the foulest kind of traitor. I can never forgive you. How amusing. Forgiveness from a fraud is of no value to anyone. Empress, please don't force me to listen to these blasphemies any longer. Allow me to silence him for you. Hold, Sigrun. I want to understand. Lycaon, on what grounds do you claim that I am not the true apostle? The apostle of Benyon shall be the firstborn daughter of each generation in the line of Altina, first Empress. She will give voice to the goddess. She will pass judgment, give prophecy, and protect her people and their lands. Soniki, you have never once heard the voice of the goddess, have you? That is only because I have not come of age yet. Oh, what a hysterical coincidence. That's just what the Senate has been telling the people for years now. Apostle Soniki is too young to hear the goddess. Give her more time. How funny that the lie you've been living is the same lie we've been telling. But how? Explain yourself, Lycaon. Poor false apostle. No one ever told you about your older sister, did they? She was the true apostle. I had a sister? She died before you were born, assassinated along with Apostle Misaha by the Heron clan. So the Senate installed you, the second daughter, as the Apostle instead. You lie! You impugn both me and the noble Herons. I'm glad to have exposed your secret. Perhaps now you will be able to accept the truth. Silence! The lying tongue of a treacherous senator proves nothing. You seek proof? Fine. We shall settle this in the ancient way, in a battle to the death. Whomsoever the goddess sees fit to win the day must be in the right. Lacane, we finally found you! Now's our chance, so we must do whatever it takes to get the blood pact. Right, let's go. Still no changes. Nasala may be optional now, but I will take him. I have save data. So Letha can do this. I'm gonna have Marcia take care of that side. That's the one where we'll be getting the bowgun guy. Let me check the mice. So that's 24, and then there's crossbowmen here. Yeah, 28. I was correct. Leanne. Well, there aren't really any mages until we get to down here, but there are flying units. That's okay. Byron is good. Okay. Leadership stars matter. Let's go on with it. Generic support lines, that's why I don't voice them. I've really got to make sure that Leanne won't be troubled in any way. No Daemon card, fine. Marcia will just kill everyone in sight. Defense. Hey, now she can take crossbows without damage. I won't purge just yet. Vice Minister Lacane, I take it we may begin? Champions of the Goddess, Crush these heretics! Give them the reward for rebelling against our goddess! It's almost time to go. Next time on rank 80s, but still quite a bit yet. Of course, now we don't actually need Soph to do anything. Since he's promoted, all he now needs to do is wield something. So of course Heather's gonna get the baseline. But Soph is a mandatory take to the tower as well. What? Well, okay. Marcia and Luck have usually had problems together. Strength, speed, defense. Elsilence. No, the guys know. The Elsilence guy knows that he can't get anyone with Elsilence. Always used to target Laura. I'll leave you to deal with it. Need one more strength point from her and we'll be golden. How's your skill? 24. Yours? 31. 31. Right here is Dragon Foe. I need someone with a... 4. Going for it. Got it. Defense res. Sapphire Rhythm, of course. What else is new? base slot is that much away. Okay, next time on Radiant Ladies. Another mass killing. I'll show up when things start to get interesting. Alright, hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and follow Twitch. See you then.